child without you being present. Can be a babysitter, can be anything like that. And here's why we need this, at least one for every child. We love kids, and we would like for everybody to be able to come here and take classes. However, we need to have kids who are able to take instruction, be polite, be able to function in a group environment and that sort of thing. So the point of this is to find somebody who has worked with your child at some point to say to me, because it gets mailed directly to me, that this child can listen and learn and be respectful and follow instructions. And the reason for that is that you guys are spending your money to be here. And it needs to have some value for you. And if you have chosen not to put your kids in public school, then there's no reason for you to have your child be subjected to being in an environment where there's discipline has to be happening all day long. So they need to learn, and we want them to learn. So that's the purpose for that one. Now I'll just tell a funny story about my husband real quick, and then I'll let you guys ask some questions. I went out of town. We hadn't been homeschooling but a couple of weeks, and I went out of town and said, okay, well, I had a little over a month. And I said, okay, here's the work they need to do. I gave them the easy stuff, handle it. Just give them the work. They'll do it. We'd already gotten them into homeschooling and the whole environment of finish your work, you can do fun things. And he calls me and he's like, Grayson is under the desk and he will not come out. And I'm like, what did you do? It's like only been, a couple of hours in the day and he's under the desk. What he did was he told him he had to put down his guitar. And he lost it because he's one of those kinesthetic learners. He has to be fiddling with something. And he told him, put down the guitar, because that's what he was told when he was in school. Put down those things and do your schoolwork. And he went under the desk and couldn't function, because this is one of the reasons that I say I rescued him from school, because he just, when he's told to sit still, don't doodle on your papers, he was told, I was told, you have to get him to stop doodling on his papers. Ask why, because I didn't really get it. Why does it matter to you if he's doodling on his papers, if he's not bothering the people beside of him, which he would be doing if he were not doodling on his papers? And she said it's not neat. Well, this is a child who's not going to be neat ever and doesn't care because he likes little drawings. So I figure I rescued him from those types of environments because he doesn't, it's not the way he functions. He learns